All right, ladies and gentlemen, now for round two. And if you arrived late, just arrived, welcome to the 2022 edition of Select Band. This is the high school band. And if you've never heard a big high school symphonic band before, you are in for a real treat. Normally it's a cool thing, but this group consists of the best students in Western Colorado. Gonna be a real treat. Give them a round of applause. Do it. Show me love. As an audience, you've shown promise. You've shown that you can be worked with. And now that I see you in the light, you're a good-looking crowd in general. So let's get better. I will announce the participating directors and students. When I do so, students, you will stand, directors, you will stand, and hopefully your parents will clap one time, recognizing all those great directors. So, first, Jeanette Carey from North Fork High School. Ooh, that wasn't very good. Focus. You can do this. Raina Carroll from Olathe High School. That was better. Ryan Crabtree, Fruita Monument High School. Alex Finley, Durango High School. Stuart Johnson, Delta High School. He's already said. Keith Kepsel, Gunnison High School. Isaac Lavity, Grand Junction High School. Sheridan Lloyd, Montrose High School. Lyndon Marshall, Caprock High School. Our wonderful host, Jeff Mason from Palisade High School. Hans Snell from Central High School. Cameron Hanen from Fruita 8-9. And I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge our wonderful director. We had our former director who was in charge for over a quarter of a century, who just relinquished the reins, and that was Robin Mitchum from Booklift Middle School. He did it for 25 years. He was the announcer for 20. And now our new leader, and please help me thank Miss Katie Stiles. Where is she? Where's Katie Stiles? She's in the back somewhere. Again, if you want to personally thank Miss Stiles, $100 bills were great, 50s. If you've already donated once, don't hesitate to donate again. We're not watching. You're good. Okay, so you are in for a real treat. As I said before, if you missed it, normally the music you are about to hear would take a normal band 8 to 9 weeks to prepare. What you are about to hear is the result of not 1, but 2 days of rehearsal. They've only been working on this music for 2 days, which to me is still amazing after all these years. I just love that, and I love what you guys are able to do. So without further ado, please welcome our guest conductor for the high school, Dan Bell, and the high school 2022 Western Slope Select Band.
everybody doing? What a fine group of musicians. I normally don't sit when I conduct, but I had major back surgery recently, so I have to. So next time I come over here, I'll be standing. That was a piece called Radiant Dances, so we changed it up from what's in your program. Really quick story on that. That was actually a piece written by the composer for me when I retired, which was last May. And so one of the directors that commissioned this from a composer emailed a whole bunch of people and said, hey, would you like to contribute to this piece? Because Mr. Bello's been here for 25 years and we want to honor him. And he emailed all these folks and he included, it was supposed to be a surprise, right? He included me on that email. So, of course, I'm like, well, am I supposed to know about this? And he's like, no. So I actually got to work it up with my band at Cheyenne Mountain Junior High, and I got to prepare them and conduct the premiere, so it actually turned out to be a great thing. The next song we're going to do is a really nice minor mode march called St. Petersburg. There we are. All right, so the next song is called Dreams, and it couldn't be more different of a piece. It's very beautiful. You've probably heard this from band directors before when they play slow music. That is way harder than hard music, but that didn't make sense. Slow music is way more difficult to play because it's slow. So it's, but the kids have been doing great on it. There's a number of soloists that are featured on this piece. This is Dreams by Robert W. Smith. Let me get. All right, so really wonderful solos from a lot of students on that song. Let me tell you what you see in front of you right now. During COVID, at school and school bands, especially on the Front Range where I'm from, there were a ton of bands that had to play what's called flex band music. Flex band music is where some kids play first part, second part, third part, fourth part, and you could have a flute and a trumpet and a clarinet and an alto sax play the same part. Because we might only have like 11 kids in our class because they had to be spread out 6 feet apiece and 6 feet away from each other. So when we played our flex band music, this arrangement that you're about to hear is one that I did during COVID, and it's such a great one. Even though we don't really need it here, there's plenty of kids to cover the parts, but I brought it with me, and I just thought, man, this is just awesome. So I think you'll like it, and these kids get to sit. You can probably look at the front row and see a flute and a trumpet and a flute and a clarinet and a trombone and an alto sax, a tenor sax, so that you never see kids sit this way. But it really is a very interesting sound, and it'll still sound like a band. But this is called Fantasia on the Dargaza, and it's a folk song, and it's arranged by Scott Stanton. Should work. We did practice this. Okay, so students on the stage, be just a little quiet, please. Thank you. And was that an interesting sound out there to you as an audience? Yeah. And just solos everywhere. We could have made it so it sounded more authentic by cutting lots of kids out, but then it's not really an honor band. We cut the sections down, so we only did that where it's absolutely necessary. We're going to close today with the cowboy tune. And the kids just love this song, and I hope you do too. And I'm going to turn around and see if I can get you to help me out a little bit here. And it hurts to turn around, so you have to help me out. This is called Cotton Eye Joe. I do want to say something, guys. First of all, I want to thank people that brought me here, Katie Stiles and Sarah Kamstra, for being like my left-hand person all the time. She's constantly been saying, "What do you need?" And our host here at Palisade High School, and all the directors and just everybody. It's been just fantastic, and especially these kids. They've just been fantastic. Really, really a joy to work with. So I appreciate the opportunity, and here's Cotton Eye Joe.
There's students, before you go home with your parents, please check in with your directors if you're from out of town. Students, please leave your music in your folders on the stands. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That wraps it up. Please drive carefully and happy holidays.